Hi friends and audience, welcome to all of you in Sana 24/7 channel. I'm just standing near Dhanodanya Auditorium, it's in Alipur. From 13th to 17th November of this month, we all enjoyed Tata Steel organized chess championship tournament, and this year it was also a grand event like the other previous years. In this years, for the Rapids and Blitz, for both tournament, Magnus Carlsen has won. Viswanathan Anand, the legend of chess, he has attended the program and also met in a press conference. Now, over back to Anand's press
The
conference.
interesting thing for me was that he dominated the Rapid even more than the Blitz. I mean, Blitz is his favorite format, but there, full credit to Arjun, who really pushed him, not only beat him in the individual encounter yesterday, but overtook him, then had quite a disastrous finish. But in a sense, you have to laud his courage for being the only one who could push Magnus all the way here. In a way, if you look at the final standings, it's a pity because it doesn't show that it was close and exciting for 2 rounds.
And one more, your thoughts generally on the tournament, both the men and the women this time around?
The content of the games was fighting. It was fantastic. We had just amazing games in both tournaments. Nice battles to watch and everything, and that shows that the tournament is getting stronger year after year. And this year it's clear the Indian participation was very strong, even though that isn't obvious from the standings, but the Indian players were doing very well. Prag was doing very well at certain moments, but in the end, this is how it finished. And obviously, Magnus, I think, was the automatic favorite for first place, but like I said, I expected him to dominate the Blitz in this way, but he dominated the Rapid in that way.
Nanda won 7 games in a row in Blitz section, and then Arjun was a sole leader at some point. Both players were in contention at some point, but if you have to choose one, on Zainul in open section, which youngster influences you the most?
Well, they all played quite well. I would say that Prag didn't really manage to fight for first place at any point, but he was most stable throughout. Arjun, this long streak was nice, and especially when he lost the first 3 games and then he won 6 in a row. So I guess, and then the 7th one was the first of today. But in terms of actually fighting for first place, Arjun was closer than Prag.
Just for your information, also Fantika is here now, the highest lady from India in the women's section. So obviously you can also ask her a question if you want.
Yeah.
Please continue.
Yeah, hello Anand, I'm Zafar here. How much do you think the Waka, not the Waka ground, would be watching Virat Kohli, but we would be watching Gukesh to perform. How much do you think Waka has helped Gukesh? And what about the middle game of Gukesh, as the fellow that DN, he is very strong in the middle games.
Obviously, Gukesh has been with Waka from the beginning. He joined us in the very start, and we have worked very closely with him at every step of the way. There were crucial moments when he broke into the top in 22 when we took some decisions with him, and Waka has been supporting his training entirely this year. They're just full sponsor for him, and in a sense this is the culmination of everyone's efforts.
Regarding the middle game.
Very optimistic schedule, but it is. As for this middle game, end game thing, that's kind of random. I don't really know what to say. The middle game comes after the opening, it comes before the end game, that's all.
Do you think this Gukesh should work more and more with other players like Arijit? He should play more games with Arijit and others. And what about the seconds? You have selected any seconds for Gukesh?
I think you'll have to ask Gukesh which seconds he has selected, and he consistently works with a lot of different people. Also, he's quite friendly by nature, so he tends to have a lot of casual work as well.
Okay, more questions from other people. Also, Wesley So is now here with me, or actually with us.
But you're not one of the seconds.
May I ask?
Yes, please, go ahead.
Sir, Vantika is sitting next to you. She was the only Indian to finish in the rapid and top 4 in the blitz. She was in contention of podium finish for blitz as well. How do you interest her with this performance?
The performance has had a big jump this year. I think she's also focusing on chess more. And starting in the Olympiad, her performance has shown a huge leap. For me, it's not a surprise that she finished high and consistent in both formats. And maybe that is also nice that you show that you're balanced in rapid and blitz. So, full congrats to her. You want to add something?
You want to add something, Kalpana?
Hey,
She agrees.
something is your
Next question, please.
I have one question for Vantika. So if you have been consistently traveling throughout for one tournament after another, so how do you keep yourself mentally and physically focused for big tournaments like this where you're constantly traveling and having to adjust to different things?
So I like to do a lot of physical activity as well, going to gym, yoga, meditation, so that I can be in good shape all the time. And also my mom is always tracking me, so there's a lot of mental support that way. And whenever I'm tense, she's there for me to take care of me and assist me.
One question for Wesley.
Sorry.
One question for Wesley.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Please go ahead.
In recent times, we have been seeing that most of the chess tournaments, it will have a tiebreaker which will be in a different format than the original tournament is in. So classical it's rapid for rapid sequence, and even nowadays for tricks it's unlimited. So do you think it's a bit unfair to certain players when the ties are broken in a different format? How do you see this?
You're talking about Gukesh thing, in case they tie.
I won't say the specific.
But yeah, for sure, many people certainly think so. My mother is one of them. Like in 2018 when Fabiano Magnus or Karyakin Magnus 2016, and they had Magnus had a big advantage in the rapid. But yeah, it certainly is. I'm sure many people would agree, but I think chess has become very modern these days. When I came here the other day, I said it's hard to focus on chess because I don't even know what to focus on, like what time control to focus on. So you have to be good in all things, including Armageddon. It's just modern chess, just a way of life.
Well, the final last question, and then we have to go to the prize giving ceremony because we need both players as well. Very short question, very short answer, hopefully.
Few days away from the World Championship match, what are you thinking about the match and what are your thoughts, like what are your predictions for the match?
It's hard to think of something new. I mean, we've discussed this match quite a lot in general. But yes, finally starting, I think both Ding and Gukesh have managed to get a nice break before the match starts. And I think really we'll see the action there. The first games, that's when you'll start to see information about what they're prepared, in what kind of shape they're in, and then just settle into the match. But I expect it to be a very interesting one.